5 a.m. Total darkness over the Black Sea. 6 Ukrainian Beaver drones launch from Kherson, disappearing into the night like ghosts. Their target is not just a base, it's a nest of rare Russian B-12 amphibious aircraft, guarded by the most lethal air defense network on the planet. 12 kilometers out, a Russian Tor M2 battery wakes up. The radar operator smiles. He sees 6 slow targets. He has 16 missiles. The math is easy. It's a slaughter. But he's wrong. The Ukrainians aren't playing his game. The first pair of drones suddenly screams. Their electric motors pull maximum current, generating an electromagnetic howl that lights up every radar for 20 kilometers. Look at us. It's a magic trick. While the Russians stare at the noise, the second pair launches from Berislav, hugging the ground so low their thermal cameras see the world in grayscale. The third pair waits on a timer, cold and silent. The mission planner knows a secret. Air defense systems, like humans, can only look in one direction at a time. The Tor commander is confident. Doctrine says 2 missiles per target, 90% kill rate. Easy. But then the drones split. The noisy pair climbs to 500 meters, suicide altitude. Shoot me. The middle pair drops to 100 meters, boring straight ahead. The southern pair turns away, flying toward nothing. It makes no sense. The commander hesitates. Then he fires. 2 9M338 missiles erupt from the tubes. These aren't just rockets. They are flying robots with brains faster than smartphones. They calculate the intercept, 28 seconds to impact. For 8 seconds, the missiles fly blind. Then their X-band seekers open their eyes. Target acquired. But the drones are waiting for this. The moment their sensors detect the radar lock, they dive. Not a gentle turn, a violent structure-bending plunge toward the Earth. The missiles panic. They are programmed to kill high-flying jets, not falling leaves. They try to follow, pulling 30 Gs, their fins screaming. At 20 meters altitude, streetlight height, the drones level out. The missiles don't. Their seekers, confused by the ground clutter, fences, roofs, puddles, give up. No target found. Self-destruct triggered. 2 explosions rock the sky, hitting nothing but air. The Tor crew swears and swings the turret to find the southern pair, but they are gone. Not hidden, gone. The southern drones have found the ghost gap. Every radar has a blind spot where the Earth curves or terrain interferes. The Ukrainian planners found a tiny valley, a shadow in the radar coverage, just 400 meters wide. For exactly 3 minutes, the drones are flying through an invisible tunnel. If they drift 200 meters left or right, they die. They don't drift. The middle pair is now the threat. The assistant operator panics and fires 2 more missiles. These are throat slitters, programmed for a low-altitude horizontal kill. The drones see them coming, and they do something insane. They turn toward the launcher, full throttle. This is pure math. The Tor system has a safety limit. It cannot detonate a warhead within 1 kilometer of itself. The drones are racing to get inside that safety bubble. The missiles try to turn around to chase them, but physics says no. One snaps a wing and tumbles like a lawn dart. The other realizes it's about to fly over its own launcher and self-destructs to save the crew. The drones buzz directly over the Tor battery, untouched. They defeated millions of dollars of tech with a stopwatch and a suicidal dive. 5:17 a.m. They cross into southern Ukraine. The easy part is over. Waiting for them is a Buk M3 at Nova Kakhovka. This isn't a scared conscript. This is a veteran crew. They launch instantly, no warning.
These missiles don't arc up, they fly flat at treetop level. They're using track via missile. The missile itself is the radar, beaming data back to the launcher. It is a 700-kilogram kamikaze robot staring right at you. The drone operators have 18 seconds to live. The lead operator spots a massive concrete grain elevator. He dives for it. He threads the drone through the narrow gap between the tower and the loading dock. The missile tries to follow. It fails. Boom. The missile slams into the concrete mountain. Through the smoke, 5 drones emerge. 1 was clipped by shrapnel, cartwheeling into a field, but 5 are still alive. The Buk computer is having a meltdown. The drones are crossing paths, merging into one radar blob, then separating. The system can't decide which is which. It's a shell game played at 100 miles per hour. Defeated by confusion, Buk goes silent. 05:35 a.m. The final boss, the S-400. This system kills ballistic missiles in space. It tracks golf balls at 200 kilometers. Fighting drones with this is like hunting mosquitoes with a sniper rifle. But the S-400 has a secret, embarrassing flaw. A coder in 2007 hard-coded a filter. Ignore anything moving slower than 100 kilometers per hour. The drones slow down, 95 kilometers per hour. To the billion-dollar computer, they simply cease to exist. They are birds. They are ghosts. But the Russians aren't stupid. Short-range Pantsir trucks are racing to the airbase to catch what the S-400 missed. The drones need a miracle. They get one. A Russian military transport plane begins its landing approach. 180 troops on board. The drones slip in behind it. The S-400 cannot fire. Its safety protocols prevent it from engaging targets this close to a friendly transponder. For For 8 glorious minutes, the drones have a bulletproof shield made of international law and Russian safety codes. The air defense commander is screaming to divert the plane. The pilot is confused. By the time they figure it out, the drones drop the plane and dive for the target. 05:46 a.m. Kacha Air Base. A Pantsir S-1 skids to a halt. There is no time to set up the stabilizing jacks. "Shoot from the wheels," the commander yells. This is desperate. The vehicle rocks with every movement. Accuracy drops to 60%. The radar sees them. 3 targets, 400 meters high. The first missile launches and veers into the dirt. The guidance system is confused by the wobbly truck. The second missile works. Flash. 2 drones are erased from the sky. Only 3 left. The Pantsir switches to guns. Twin 30mm cannons vomit fire. Tracers fill the sky like angry streamers. But the truck is shaking. The reticle is bouncing, and the drones are jinking like caffeinated squirrels. 800 rounds fired, 0 hits. 10 seconds later, terminal velocity. The lead operator centers his crosshair on the B-12. The plane sits there, gold wings shining, totally defenseless. Dive, 210 kilometers per hour. The shaped charge warhead hits. A jet of molten copper traveling at 8,000 meters per second punches through the aluminum skin, through the fuel tanks, and into a fuel cart parked next to it. The explosion is absolute. 1.2 seconds later, the second drone hits an MH helicopter. It strikes the ammo storage. For 30 seconds, the helicopter becomes a firework display of cooking off ammunition. The Pantsir is blinded by shrapnel. The third drone circles once, filming the inferno, then dives into the burning wreckage to finish the job. The Iron Dome is broken. If you like deep dive in military, please don't forget like, comment, share, and subscribe for more informative videos. Thanks for watching.